Hi guys, so I am back with another video. I'm going to be planting in my second garden bed today. I am excited, but I left some stuff in the house. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I had to go get this notebook because this is what I am using to map out my garden. You can definitely get stakes to what's the word I'm looking for? You can definitely get stakes to put in your garden to name what you're planting. But this year I am just building a map on what I planted. And it's a little sloppy because it's for me to read. I'm gonna clean it up, but this is kind of how it looks, if you can see that. So some of the seeds I'm going to be planting today, I'm going to be planting chamomile, bush beans, chives, we're going to do corn, zucchini, more sunflowers, more cucumbers, and more dill. So I'm about to get ready to plant those things, and I am going to be using this seeding square. I used this yesterday and this is a lifesaver. If you're gonna have your kids planting with you, it's good for them and easy for them to use. My daughter could plant a whole garden with this, and you'll see her planting in the last video. But this is very good for spacing, so you don't have to do too much measuring. I still pull out my ruler a little bit just to make sure, but this square is really a game changer. This is my first year using it, and I'm excited because it's gonna, I feel like I have my spacing very accurate this time. And like I said, it does come with the planting guide. So for instance, today we're going to be planting corn. So in one square, corn is blue, and in one square I can fit 1, 2, 3, 4 corn plants. So yes, and I'm going to show you exactly how I use this again, like I did in the last video. But yep, I'm excited. And then we have our little measuring tool right here, of course, for us to dig in the soil for our seeds. And then we have a funnel that we can put on the front to funnel in our seeds to make sure they go in the hole. All right, so let's get started. So first I'm planting cucumber plants, and I'm gonna plant that right next to the trellis. That way our vines can travel. And on this back row, I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna do some sunflowers. And this is the only square I'm gonna put my cucumbers in because I have some on the other side. I am gonna put my tall plants in the back. So the sunflower is gonna go first. And then on the next row, we're gonna do a row of corn with some bush beans on the end. Just to make sure, you know, nothing's shaded. And then in the front, we're gonna go in with our zucchini and chamomile and marigolds, dill, things like that. I'm not too worried about having a shade problem because I get full sun in my backyard. The sun covers every piece of my yard now throughout the summer, so I'm not really worried about that. Everything should get direct sun, so we should be good. Now this is my first time planting sunflowers and corn, and I am planting a lot of both, so it's going to be exciting seeing how it all turns out. And I have to admit, this square makes planting so quick and efficient. Now I'm going in with the sunflowers, and I'm using the center hole to plant the sunflowers because they need to be 12 inches apart. Now, and this came right off of Amazon. I will link the seeding square in my bio, along with my garden beds and my trellis. So my whole garden came off of Amazon. And I love it. I love it. Like I said, this is my first time having such a big garden, and it's exciting. I can't wait to see everything grow and flourish. Now, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, definitely feel free to go to my page. Make sure you hit like and subscribe to my videos. I have some content up on how I got my soil mixed and some other planting videos. So definitely check me out. And you would think this would be it for the planting once I finish this bed, but it's not. I have some garden bags that I have to get soil in and seeds in for a few other things that I want to plant. So keep an eye out for that video. It should be out soon because I have to get these seeds in the ground immediately. It is nice and warm here in Georgia, so it's definitely time to have, everything ready and growing. So like I said, just keep an eye out for that video. I'm going to show you how to use containers, or how I've used containers to garden in the past as well. And on top of that, I've been learning more about blueberry plants here on YouTube, and I have 2 blueberry plants that I need to replant or repot because they are in very small spaces. One does produce pretty good blueberries, but I want them to flourish and get bigger. So I definitely have more on that. So keep an eye out for those videos as well. So on this row, I'm going to be doing zucchini plants on both ends. And then in between that, I got chamomile, the chives, and marigolds, dill, those type of things. So I'm trying to combat pests. Over the last few years of me gardening, I've never really grew things for the pests, but I'm trying to combat that this year because it's a no for me. I'm tired of seeing holes everywhere and all of my food. So yeah, any tips on pests in the garden outside of the dill and the marigolds, definitely drop a comment and let me know. I wanted to add a quick small update for the first garden bed. The collards are already sprouting, the sunflowers are sprouting, and I am so excited already. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe.